Hello, my friends. Welcome to another Moment with C. Hey, I did a video yesterday, and towards the end of the video, I was talking about a concept that I use that mentioned a little box beside your bed. Apparently, that video cut off short, so the rest of that story is this. Morning, Bob. What's happening, brother? Coming over to see you at the gym here in a minute. So the story about the little box is this. If you look over at that little box and there's a little white cursor and it's kind of going up and it's kind of going down and it has a certain rhythm to it, and it goes up a little bit, it goes down a little bit, it goes up a little bit, it goes down a little bit. I hear this story all the time in a person's life is, everything's going perfect, everything's great, I'm at such a up, and then blammo, right? You got a big down, you got a big a life hit, right? You got a big high and then a low. Well, my way of looking at that is this, because I look at that EKG machine and I see it going up and I see it going down, and I equate that to the fact that you are absolutely alive because that machine is going up and down. Okay, that is an indication that you are living. Okay, now if you look over at a machine or you walk into a hospital room, there's a little machine attached to your loved one, and you look over at that machine and it's a nice flat horizontal line. That's not a good thing. That means that you are no longer living. So I want all of us to remember that life is always going to have ups and downs, and that we need to remember that those lows that we go through, we learn all of our important lessons in those lows. We don't learn any lessons when we're winning. Anybody that's ever won something can tell you that they went through a lot of lows to get to that high. So my real point here is that embrace those lows, because you're going to have them. Just plan for them. Be ready. Say, things are going fantastic. I'm about to get my rear end kicked. That's fine, because I'll go through that for a minute or two, and then I'll come out the other side. Someone reminded me of my story last night that I sometimes forget, that back in the 2000s, I was hanging on to things by a thread. I used to joke about I'm hanging by the skin of my teeth. And we forget sometimes how far we went down at one point in our life because we're on a big high. I just want you to remember that if you're in a really bad low, or you're kind of on a low swing right now, just remember that as long as you're living, there's always the potential for that little cursor to bang right back up to the top again. So just, morning, Brandon. Just remember that for every low you have, just get ready, because your next big high is on its way. Just hang on long enough to get to that next pinnacle, that next mountaintop. I promise you, if you hang on long enough and you work hard and you're diligent and you're decent to the rest of the world, you'll get your mountain just like you'll get your valley. So my challenge is stay the course. Don't ever give up. There are people doing much worse than you. There are people doing much better than you. But just embrace where you're at and just keep pushing forward. If your life has a lot of ups and downs, just remember this, that just means you're alive. So love you guys. Hope you're getting some value. Reach out to me if you have anything similar to this you need to talk about. I'm always available. I live for these kind of talks. I'm lucky enough to be able to live in my purpose right now. And just hope you're all doing well. And I'm here for you if you need me. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.